Hello, Steve White, Steve White 79. I did miss some Madonna news actually. Besides her putting down over $19 million for the Weeknd's Hidden Hills mansion, she is having her Bridgehampton home, which she started building in 2013 and moved into in 2015. She's having that turned into a recording studio, or having a recording studio put in it. So is Madonna pulling a Dolly? Because I think if you all know that Dolly Parton couldn't get a recording contract after a certain age, so she had to basically do it all herself, and she's had more success since then, so, you know, screw the system. So is Madonna doing that? Because Hollywood has kind of written her off as a sex symbol now because of her age, and a lot of fans consider that she's entered her Fat Elvis phase. I didn't coin that term. So she may... as far as I know, she doesn't have a recording contract at the moment, so she might have to do it herself, but she might also just want to work from home. And with COVID and everything, it might just be as simple as that. I'm not sure. And the other thing, The Weeknd did... Not The Weeknd, God. Lil Nas X did comment that him and Madonna are friends, and what I'm about to talk about was a joke. So, yes, sorry for the second introduction. Hello, Steve White, Steve White 89. Just a little bit of Madonna gossip at the moment. Florence Poe, I do not know how to pronounce her name, Pugh. She's currently starring in The Black Widow. There are rumours that she's going to play Madonna in the biopic, because Madonna has the final say in who actually plays her, and she is apparently looking very favourably on Florence, who heard about this and spoke very highly of Madonna and the role and the possibility of playing her. She says she's a fan, so who knows. Other Madonna news. Now, I sort of thought about this. I sort of saw this coming a little bit. I've got to stop saying Lil Nas X. He's apparently sort of friends with Madonna, and I just noticed his career has been mimicking hers a little bit. If you're a Madonna fan, and you were there in the glory days, you kind of can see other people taking some of the, cues from her playbook. And, I mean, it's a bit different because he's a gay black male, whereas she was a white bisexual female. So it's just interesting. Just some of the things he's done, like Monteo, just the whole direction he's gone in, and his insistence now on kissing one of his male dancers every time he performs the song live, basically to be, a gay male kiss on TV. And because of his success, he's kind of forcing himself into award shows and places where, his sexuality into places that wouldn't normally be embraced or accepted. So, good for him. He's breaking boundaries, he's pushing the envelope, all that, like Madonna. And, of course, Madonna had to call it out. And she basically put up a picture of her, Britney and Christina kissing on the MTV Awards like 10 years ago, and him kissing one of his dancers in his latest Egyptian-themed performance at the BET Awards. And she said, I think it was like hashtag IDidItFirst. Now, apparently this is sort of going around a little bit with people. It's apparently it's a little bit of a thing at the moment for legends to sort of acknowledge things like Courtney Love was calling out another new performer whose name I don't know or care about. Apparently she's the it thing at the moment. She sort of copied Courtney Love's whole cover, which was basically someone at a prom sort of looking like they were at a beauty pageant, getting like flowers and tears with the mascara, crying and everything. And I always thought it was an oddly 70s image. And I sort of thought, God, how old is Courtney Love? It was never clear if that was Courtney Love in the photo. Some people were saying it was. I never really worked that out. But I've got to stop saying this new girl did a photo shoot, basically similar background, similar dress, similar look, a little bit of a retro hairstyle, and she's got the tears flowing and everything. And her story was she didn't have a prom because of 2020. And Courtney called her out on that. And there was a little bit of a faux playfulness going backwards and forwards on Twitter, but really Courtney wasn't very happy. And this silly girl, who I think she's 18, didn't actually say, oh God, I'm so sorry, I didn't realise, I apologise, you're a queen, you're a goddess, I'm nothing, I bow at your feet. She didn't do any of that like you should when you're dealing with a legend. And I don't like Courtney Love, but she's still a legend. And Courtney wasn't very happy about this. But then Courtney got called out a little bit too, because she based her shoot on Brian De Palma's Carrie, which she denied, but it was confirmed by the photographer that they talked, and that was the idea she came up with, and that was what they worked on. It's really obvious when you see it. Although she's not covered in pig's blood, but it's just that idea of the horror prom. And there are different reasons. One is a telekinetic woman being covered in pig's blood. One is Courtney Love just being a psycho. And the other one is a girl missing the prom because of COVID-19. They're all horror proms. So that was a little theme there. But so some people are criticising Madonna because she's trying to take Lil Nas X's moment by saying, I did it first. And it's kind of true, but it's not as much an achievement, Madonna, because you're a white woman and straight men fetishize women. So it's okay for two women to kiss because straight men, preachers, anyone, all these contradictory conservative people who denounce homosexuals, it's really only gay men they have a problem with. They don't care about women because they can picture two women in a bed with them and they're happy about it. And they don't mind seeing two ladies kissing. So Madonna doing it for the hardcore, serious conservative people, yes, it was controversial and all that, but for the most part, for the people in the patriarchy, running the patriarchy, they were happy to see Madonna getting jiggy with girls. So it wasn't as much of an achievement as a black guy doing it. So when a black guy makes out with another black guy, it makes them sick. So that's a good thing. So Madonna, no. Yes, you were there first, but still not as much of an achievement. He's not copying you. He's outdoing you on this level with this thing. So you need to just be quiet and let him have his moment, because he's pretty brave at the moment to be doing what he's doing, because he could easily just do the usual thing and have a successful career. He's jeopardizing it. It's working because he's getting more attention for it, and it's working for him, but it hasn't always worked for other people, like Adam Lambert, for example. He kissed someone, one of his, I think it was his drummer or his guitarist or his keyboardist or someone in his band during a performance, and it kind of derailed his career. He got pulled off of one of the morning shows, and the other morning show basically grilled him and made him apologise for it, like he'd done something wrong. This was just after Madonna and Britney kissed, so he was like, I don't understand why that's an issue. This is because I'm a man, I'm a gay man. And then, just to show just how just idiotic they are, he showed the footage of Britney in the interview, and then when they showed his footage, it was blurred out. Just to show the double standard, just to really make his point for him. So yeah, Madonna, just calm down. Yes, you were there first, so everyone's kind of copying you, but let them have their moment, especially if they're actually pushing the boundaries further than you did, because they're building on what you did. They're not just copying you. Lil Nas X is building on what you did. And it's sort of in a different league because of him being a black male. So yep, there you go. That's the Madonna gossip for the moment. I don't know of anything else happening, anything else she's doing, but I'm wondering when this documentary is going to happen and how well it's going to go, because if she does have final say, this would probably be one of the first biopics that I know of a major Hollywood sort of icon where they're the ones doing it, and where it's going to be objective, or is she going to cover the things that people actually want to know about, or just the things she wants to talk about or she wants people to know about it. It'll be interesting to see how that goes. And this actress, I don't know, I haven't seen her in Black Widow. I don't think she looks that much like Madonna. She does look like Madonna, but there's other actresses I've seen who I feel like have more of a resemblance and more of Madonna's persona. This girl didn't seem to have the sharpness of Madonna. She seemed a little too nice. But that's what acting is, I guess. So, but I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Bye.